Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm Dr. Mayo with BizCrown Media, where we help you with digital marketing strategies and services. This week, we have some great information on our digital marketing news live for you. And what platforms do we have this information on? We have a good amount of information on Google, on Instagram, on Threads, on Snapchat, on TikTok, on YouTube. So you might want to get ready. This is a whole lot of information because we will be wrapping it up with LinkedIn, some great info. So without further ado, let's start with Instagram. All right. What's going on? Instagram expands carousels to 20 frames. Following tests over the past few months, all users can now add 20 photos to carousel posts. So Instagram carousels are getting even bigger, with IG confirming that creators can now include up to 20 frames. And this is what you will see here now. Look at that. Up to 20 photos or videos in your next post. This is what you could see here. Share moments, and you could add up to 20. And this is cool because you're pretty much creating a video. It's sort of like a music video when you think about this. So Instagram's been experimenting with longer carousels over the past few months, with the frame limit expanded to 15 photos or videos per carousel back in March, up from the previous limit of 10 photos. Some users have been seeing the 20 frames. Some users have also been able to add 20 frames per update for some time now, but Instagram is releasing it to all users. So now you could go in and add up to 20 frames. Now, what they're also doing is experimenting with text overlays within the carousels. Now, that's really cool. While it's also recently launched variable presentation formats for your images within a carousel set. So here's an example here where you see how they're adding the text in the carousels. I'll enlarge that, and now look at that. The water, you could, choose different normal fades. So that's what's going on in Instagram world. Now you can add up to 20 carousels and then also add text overlays within your carousels. Awesome. Now, next one. Instagram launches live test of friend map location sharing. It's been in development for some time now, and now Instagram has launched its live test of its new friend map feature, which can display the location of your friends on a dedicated display in the app. This is what it looks like here. If you just want to zip it, it says not sharing location up here. But now you can say find your friends and leave notes on the map. So here it is. Leave a note for friends. Choose who can see your note. Then move the map to place it. Share your location with people you trust. People you choose to share with will see your precise location as a circle on the map. And choose when you share. Only the people you share with can see your location and the notes. So there's a lot of security here, but you want to be extra careful because a lot of people share their location to get got. You do not want to get got by sharing your location. You want to make sure you trust who you are sharing your location with. How could this be beneficial, though, for businesses? So you're doing an event somewhere else apart from where you work, a mixer, a speech that you're giving, a training. This would be really cool, to use in that sense. So, and at least it's for your business, it's not your personal one. So, but something to think about, that this is out there. Now, they also say it's the same as Snapchat's Snap Map, and in theory, at least, that should counter some of the main privacy concerns, though there's also not much that IG or Snap can do if someone mistakenly adds a friend who then happens to be a predator and who can then inadvertently access a user's location in the app. Be careful. Just be careful. These tools are great. Use them wisely, but be careful. All right, let's move on to our next Instagram update here. What is it? Instagram updates metrics to focus creators on views. For months, the IG chief has been working to convince creators that they should stop worrying about their follower count. Times are changing, apparently. So Instagram metrics are changing because IG wants you to refocus on reach instead of the traditional followers and likes. And what's going on is Instagram is now reforming its analytics to make views the primary focus in each element. So when you go over here, I'm going to enlarge this here, you will see that before it showed accounts reached over here, and now it's showing views. That's the primary number on top there. And as per Instagram, we're introducing views as the primary metric across all platforms, including Reels, Live, Photos, Carousels, and Stories. These changes ensure creators have the same metrics across Instagram to help them better understand how their content is performing, regardless of the format, and develop better strategies to help achieve their goals. So, to clarify, Instagram is specifically updating Reels plays are being relabeled to views. Views will become the primary metric for photos, carousels, and stories. In Insights, IG's adding a views icon instead of plays, which is what I showed you. And other metrics. This will replace accounts reached, accounts engaged, interactions, and watch time. So here you see it over here. This is that view where it shows, let's go here, before it shows accounts reached. Now it's now showing views. Now it's showing accounts engaged. Now it's now showing interactions. The profile activity remains the same. So something to look out for. So why the change? Well, as noted, for months now, Instagram has been working to reframe how creators prioritize different metrics. That's because people don't follow others the same way that they used to. Back in the day, Instagram and Facebook algorithms were primarily structured around your following graph, the people and the pages that you chosen to follow. Anything outside of that or of this was not eligible to be shown to you in the main feed. But now the main feed is largely populated by content from profiles you don't follow, but that's IG's algorithm, but that IG's algorithm thinks that you might like. So times are changing. It's more about the feed now being able to show great content that then shows up on the feed page is what they are saying. As such, people aren't following anymore. Users have specifically noted this on threads that they're struggling to build big followings like they did on Twitter in the past. That's because users are increasingly relying on the algorithmic For You feed to show them what they like, and as Meta's recommendations improve, they simply don't need to follow chosen pages and profiles anymore. I think it's cool because it's all about the content, which means if you're creating banging content consistently, then you're going to get the views. It's not about the followers. So that's really cool. Something to take note of. So go, look at your Instagram or update your app, and that's what you're going to be seeing now. And that's a huge shift, not just for Instagram, but that's what we're seeing in the industry. That's why For You pages or the feed pages are like huge now. You see them a lot. And that's where apparently social marketing, social media viewership is moving towards. Well, that's it for Instagram. That's a lot of information that I think it's helpful that you could start to use right away. Now let's move to Threads. So still, since they were under Instagram, and here it is, Threads launches insights on desktop. So today, Threads users on desktop are being informed that there's a new analytics dashboard available for view, which provides a range of performance insights for profiles. And this is what it is. So it's still desktop. I do not think it's on mobile. And as you can see in this overview, you can now access insights into various elements, including overall what? Views. It's all about the views now. So I'm going to show this here. But this is what it is. You get to see the views, very similar to what we saw here. To push the views, well, let's just go back here. You see the views, interaction. So quite similar to what's going on with Instagram over here. This is where it is. So they are really pushing views, even on Threads right now. As you can see, it's about the views, interactions, followers is right at the bottom, actually, that by location and by age. So this is great. This is great. This could be helpful for those looking to build their Threads presence and understand their performance in the app, and in particular, to be interesting to have access to an overview of follower versus non-follower activity. What I also think would be very interesting to find out and to see is the number of followers that are actually following you on Instagram. If they are the same people that are following you on Threads, or there's like a disparity there. That'll be like really pretty wild, but really cool at the same time. So that is so something to look out for. And again, in this article, they're saying Instagram's been trying to emphasize that your follower count itself is less relevant than it has been in the past. Now, more people are coming across your posts in the main feed, and fewer people are following profiles as readily as they once did. They are really going on this. So, probably want to listen. Social media is changing. It's now about the feed page, not more so your followers anymore. And this seems to be across all channels. All right, so that's it for Threads. Now let's move on real quick to Snapchat. Let's see what's going on. Snapchat reaches 11 million paying subscribers. Among the latest wave of paid subscription features from social media platforms, Snapchat Plus has been the most successful. And what it says here is last week, within the Snap's Quarter 2 performance update, the company reported that its Snapchat Plus subscription package is now up to 11 million paying subscribers. I think that's worth noting. I will tell you why, because everybody has jumped on the paying subscription bandwagon. And here's the graph here. This is YouTube Premium, this is LinkedIn Premium, and they've been in the game for a while. This is X Premium. Well, they just started recently, Meta verified, but Snapchat started pretty much, I guess, around the same time is what they're saying, and look at how successful they are. Why is this? Well, it's because they say Snapchat has shown that users will pay for add-ons that align with an enhanced user experience as opposed to faking authority or importance in the app. And faking authority and importance in the app is pretty much like the check mark that Facebook wants you to pay for, or the check mark that X wants you to pay for in this instance. And what this article is saying, which I totally relate to it, is the fact that if you want people to pay, give them good stuff to pay for, and they will. And apparently Snapchat has figured that out. So I just wanted to highlight that this graph is so impressive. And the fact that they have reached 11 million paying subscribers is huge. But, Snapchat has a loyal base. I mean, see my family members use Snapchat. I mean, they will go to Snapchat before they go anywhere else. So I could totally see that. But something that they could learn, all the other platforms could learn from. This, again, is from Andrew Hutchison, Content and Social Media Manager, Social Media Today. Great article. And now let's move on to TikTok. All right. Now in the TikTok world, TikTok adds group chats and stickers in DMs. With DMs becoming a bigger engagement element, especially on Instagram, TikTok is looking to tap into the same behavioral trend by updating its own direct messaging features. So first off, TikTok's adding stickers in its DM, including video stickers comprising of TikTok clips and user-created stickers set that can be shared by others in the app. So here it is, TikTok stickers. Create and showcase your unique sticker designs in TikTok. As you can see in the image, it says you can upload your sticker creations, see how much they've been used by others in the app. That could provide a new form of creative expression while also giving artists another way to engage and spark new trends in the app. TikTok's also adding its own variation of group chats, with users now able to create chat groups up to 32 participants. Available in your DM options menu, users can now select up to 31 friends that they want to include in a group discussion. You can also create a group chat direct from a video in the app by tapping the share button and selecting create group chat with friends, which just screams drama, drama, drama. 31 friends. How are you going to manage that? Anyway, the option is limited to mutual follows, and TikTok has also built in various safety elements, especially for teens. The option is not available for those aged between 13 and 15, but could be another way to build more reliance on TikTok as a connective tool, as opposed to being a pure entertainment platform. Because right now, again, it's about the DMs. That's what they're also seeing in the social media world, is especially with the young folks, is they're sharing more personal messages than they're posting. And apparently these guys are catching up to that and going, hey, we might want to jump on that bandwagon. So that's one thing to also note that's happening, a huge shift in the digital marketing, social media marketing space is what I should say. Now let's move on. Now the next one is TikTok establishes a new deal with Amazon to facilitate in-app purchases. And they have a new integration that'll enable TikTok users to make an Amazon purchase in stream without having to tap through to the Amazon app or website. So this is a new partnership. So users can now seamlessly discover and purchase their favorite products from Amazon directly within the TikTok app. This shopping experience is powered by Amazon through ads placed on TikTok and allows users to complete product purchases with Amazon in TikTok's native environment. Wonder how that affects the affiliates. But anyway, that's what's going on. I wanted to share that. So now when you start seeing Amazon in your TikTok, you know that there's an agreement, a new deal is in place. All right. Still on TikTok. TikTok's parent company debuts a new AI text to video generation tool called Himeng AI or Jimeng AI. I'm not too sure. I hope I'm not screwing it up. Called Gemini AI in China, ByteDance's new app enables users to create short videos based on written prompts. So TikTok would soon have its own in-stream text-to-video creation tool with parent company ByteDance launching this new app, which enables users to create short videos via AI based on written prompts. The platform enables users to create very short video clips. Most are less than 5 seconds long, which is what we've seen a lot with the AI video generators. Based on whatever text prompts you choose, you can also create images in the same app. And I mean, I use Fotor, Fotor. You could totally do that in Fotor too. They have a video rendering app. But here it is. Here's an example of here's actually the website. We can't see much here in America or understand because it's in Chinese, but you get to see an example of the types of videos that you could do on here. And I say, they are pretty cool when you look at that. Like, look at that. A dog swimming in water, jellyfish, a zebra underwater with glasses blowing bubbles, and an astronaut like somewhere wonderful, and looking at me. Why you over there looking at me? So that's the new parent company tool that will do AI text to video generation. So look out for that. And then let's move on to our next part of the news, which is YouTube. YouTube tests Google AI idea prompts for YouTube tests Google AI idea prompts for creators. Yet another way creators can access AI-based guidance in addition to the ideas generator introduced earlier this year. So what is this? YouTube's trying out another generative AI creation option with the new Google Gemini integration with YouTube Studio that'll help creators come up with more ideas for their content. As you can see in this example, some YouTube creators are now able to access a new brainstorm with Gemini element within YouTube Studio, which will provide prompts, including concepts, trend notes, and even thumbnail suggestions to help improve your content performance. The prompts are seemingly powered by Google search activity, as opposed to YouTube-specific notes, which could give you more to think about when creating. Which means they probably want more information on Google, and they want videos for it, and they want you to create videos for it so they could put it on Google. Now, the new element appears in a separate panel within the research tab with various suggestions highlighted. You could tap through and on any of the prompts to glean more insights. So here it is. As you can see, you can go in here and I actually will show you here. So here it is. I've just searched social media trends, typed in social media trends, and I could go down here and then say create an outline. So after you type in your search here, it'll show this, provided you have access to this, create an outline, and here it is. So it's going to show what I could do for a video. I mean, this is amazing when you think about it. So social media trends, it says how to make money from Instagram Reels, outline how Instagram Reels algorithm works, how to get more impressions and reach on Instagram Reels, how to turn your Instagram Reels into a source of income. Why are Reels not getting views? Problem 1, not enough engagement. Problem 2, not using the right hashtags. Problem 3, not posting at the right time. Solutions to fix reels, not getting views, post more reels, engage with other reels, use relevant hashtags. And I could just copy that outline and boom, I could go create a video. So that's just so cool that you could do that. So let's go into social media management and see if it has that too. Yeah, so it's pretty much showing for all the topics. I just wanted to make sure it was doing that and not for a select few. Let's see what it says for social media management here. The social media manager responsibilities. This is the outline. Manage social media accounts, create social media content, analyze social media data. And then your social media manager skills, communication, organization, and time management. Then your social media manager tools, Hootsuite, Sprout. This is really cool. And then, it goes all the way down. Your social media manager outsourcing, find a social media manager agency, hire a freelance social media manager, use a social media management tool, learn more about social media management. You could read our blog post, take our online course, follow us on social media. It actually gives you a CTA. So this is great. This is really cool. I thought this was amazing, a great tool to help you create content, as if we don't have enough with AI. But I think this is amazing because if they are sort of like sourcing this from Google, this is probably what people want from Google. I'm not saying it is, probably what people want from Google, and they want content to, fit in there because that's still where the big searches happen when you think about it. So amazing. Go check that out. Now, under your channel analytics, under inspiration, just type in your search and now go and create your outline with the AI tool that YouTube has. Now we are going to wrap it up with LinkedIn. We're going to the LinkedIn news now. Now, what's happening in LinkedIn world? LinkedIn ads verification for company pages. The badge is first available to a limited number of companies, or a new way to establish trust in the app. And then you see that and you probably go, weren't we just talking about that when it comes to verification and adding money? But anyway, LinkedIn ads verification for company pages. After rolling out verification for individual users last year, LinkedIn is now adding company page verification as well, providing another way for brands to establish trust in the app. As explained by LinkedIn, we know that authenticity is key to creating meaningful interactions. A verification badge on a LinkedIn page helps signal to members and customers that this is an official page for the organization, and in turn helps the organization build trust with its audience. So, the process essentially sees LinkedIn verifying pages based on the information that they've listed in the app. I don't see anything that says payment here, and here are the factors it's including when it verifies: accuracy of certain data points on the page, example, location, website, URL; active page admin presence; pages claimed, it's not a listing page; compliance with LinkedIn policies. And LinkedIn says that you can add your company page to the waitlist for verification in your verification settings. Go look at your verification settings in LinkedIn, and LinkedIn will be approving pages at its discretion. So it's not verification as we know it, not the payment. No, not at all. None of that. It's more LinkedIn confirming through its own processes that each is a legit company page. So go look under your verifications on LinkedIn and apply and see if they accept. But keep in mind that these are the factors that they've said here that they're looking at: the accuracy of certain data points on the page, the active page admin presence, pages claimed and not a listing page, compliance with LinkedIn policies. Will that help? Yet to see, but it kind of adds authenticity, sort of like, hey, this person is real, but who knows? But a brand might want that to showcase more authenticity, to showcase, that they're solid in the game, So, but I hope this was helpful. I hope the lot of information that you have here, you can put a lot of it to use when it comes to social media. Now we're going to move into the Google world, and let's go under search engine land. Here we have some great information. And what is it? Report: US is considering forcing a Google breakup. Wow, could Google be broken up? So the US Justice Department is reportedly considering forcing parent company Alphabet to shed at least one of its units. among the possibilities being explored following a judge's ruling that Google violated antitrust laws. This is according to Bloomberg and Search Engine Land. So what's going on here? These are three things. Chrome, Google's web browser. These are the main parts that could be affected. So Chrome, Google's web browser. This one seems highly unlikely. Web browsers aren't exactly a lucrative business model. This is according to Danny Goodwin. The next one is Android, Google's operating system. Third one is Google Ads, the money making machine, the money printing machine that generates billions of search and advertising dollars every quarter. So, why is this an issue? Because if a breakup happens, well, you really want to know how, especially when it comes to the search and advertising dollars, you really want to know how that's going to affect your Google marketing. So, something to look out for. That's why I'm discussing it here. So, it says here, why we care. While a breakup of Alphabet's Google seems highly unlikely right now, Microsoft ultimately avoided a similar fate nearly 25 years ago, despite a similar antitrust ruling. Nothing is impossible. If Google's broken up, it will undoubtedly impact all search marketers. Hello. How, we don't know, though. Who knows? It might even be for the better. How much it will impact your SEO and ad strategies will be the big question. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. So look out for that. Next, on the Google world, Google enhances local services ads with auto-selected photos. So Google's rolling out a new feature for local service ads that automatically selects profile photos to display in adverts. Now, this update aims to increase ad engagement and potentially improve ad rankings for local service providers. How does it work? Google will choose photos from advertisers' LSA profiles based on their likelihood to boost engagement. Photos won't appear in every ad, though, depending on user queries and other factors. So, what are the key details? The feature launches today for all local service advertisers, all local services advertisers. Adding photos to LSA profiles can help improve ad ranking. Here are the tips. Here is to upload up to 3 to 5 high quality images and ensure photos are relevant to your work, original and not copied and stolen. So go check that out. Google enhances local services ads with auto selected photos. So the main key thing is to make sure that you're adding the photos that are sharp, the photos that look good, the photos that match your brand, and let them do the showing of them based on AI and based on their tools. And then you'll probably win. But what's your job? Sharp, good photos that match your brand. Let's move to the next one. Google enhances budget control for local service ads. I had to talk about this because, you set a budget, you go look at it, and it's like, I thought this was where the budget's at. Why have we gone up this much? Anyway, maximum monthly spend limits for local service ads offers advertisers greater budget control. So Google introduced new ad budget features for local service ads, including the ability to set a maximum monthly ad spend limit for certain accounts. This update gives advertisers more control over their spending, potentially preventing unexpected budget overruns. It happens, man. It happens. Why can't it just stop at the budget? Why do we actually need this new tool now to stop it? All right, here are the key features. Immediate effect upon setting, automatic campaign, immediate. Let's go set it now. Automatic campaign stoppage when limit is reached, monthly reset on the first of each month, flexible management, and it can be updated anytime. Advertisers can now toggle the account spend limit on or off, which I will be toggling right after this live. Set a specific monthly limit, view last month's spend, and monitor current month's spend and remaining budget through the local service ads interface. Due to reporting lag, there's a possibility, though, of exceeding the set limit, especially when setting a limit for the first time or lowering an existing limit. Advertisers are responsible for paying any excess charges if the limit is exceeded. If the limit is exceeded, all ads will stop running until the next month, and that's the catch. So, at least you can normally when you look at ads are really running, you should be able to look at the traffic on your website to determine when ads are running. That should already give you an idea. So if you're absolutely monitoring the traffic on your website consistently and you see that it's gone down, it might be time to go back in and just toggle that or add more to your budget. But at least this still gives you a lot more control. You're not going at the end of the month and going, all right, that's great. We saw the traffic and boom, oh, wow, I didn't know I could accomplish that with that budget. And then you look at it and you go, what? How much did we set as a budget and how much did these guys charge us? So this is cool. I don't know why they needed this to even make it happen. It should be happening normally, but at least now we know that Google enhances budget control for local service ads. And then finally, let's now go into the final Google news, which is Google gives new look for trending now section of Google Trends. So Google's rolled out a new look for the trending now section on Google Trends. This new look fits more trending queries on the page and gives it all in a nice list view interface. So what you see, this new trending now page shows you when the phrase began trending, the search volume, trend breakdowns, and a chart. It also has nice filtering options across the top to filter by country, time frame, trending status, and relevance. Plus, you can export to CSV, your clipboard, and RSS feed, and an RSS feed. So here it is. Here's an example here. Why we care. A lot of SEOs, content managers, and reporters use Google Trends for keyword ideas and content ideas. I use it a lot. A lot. Not just keyword ideas, business ideas. Think about it. A lot. Timely ideas, seasonal ideas. Google Trends, man, this new interface can now make it easier for you to research content ideas and topics to cover on your site. So if you're if you're an SEO person, you know that. If you are looking to start a business, that's a good place to go. And here's an example to get ideas. Sorry, that's a good place to go to get ideas. I didn't finish that thought. And now let's go over here because here's an example of it here. And it shows in the United States, trending Mpox. Yeah, wow, I read that this morning. So Mpox, Real Madrid. That's soccer, Jordan Addison, Molly May, Yogi, so this is what's going on. Chick-fil-A banana pudding milkshake, Wisconsin election results. So you get to see the search volume here. You get to see when it started, like they said. You get to see the trend breakdown. I mean, these are like keywords when you think about it. This is really helpful. And then you see how the trend has been within the last 24 hours, so you can capitalize. And you could go, as you can see, up to 50 pages to scroll down and see what is going on. So go check that out. I think that's a great update. That could be very helpful depending on what you do for SEO or if a lot of your business has to do with trends. A lot of marketing should do with trends. A lot of marketing that you do should go with the trends, because if you don't know what people are searching for or what people want and you're just creating content, you won't get the most out of it. Knowing the trends lets you know what to create to get the bang out of your buck. Anyway, that's it. That's the digital marketing news for this week. I hope it was helpful. I hope this is a lot of information, again, that you could put to use, whether it's the social media section, AI section, or the Google section. Until next time, take care.